Hey everyone, it's John. Today we're taking a look at this portable power station. This was sent out to me by the brand, and we're going to check this thing out today. This is going to be everything you need to know on this. So first of all, this is a very small form factor power station, and that I actually like because so many times I do a lot of camping, motorcycle camping, things like that. It's nice to be able to carry some extra power with you. And for reference, this is going to do about 11 iPhone charges, about 3 laptop charges. So a pretty potent power station, despite how small it is. And I do like these little rubberized edges, just so you can, get it down in the dirt and the mud and really use this thing, which is nice. They even have a metal cover over the light, which is just a nice touch, just to show the extra care that has gone into making this thing just a little bit more robust, which is nice. So things that I really like about this, obviously the small form factor, it's got 2 USB-C ports. So this is actually how you charge the unit, which is so nice. You don't have to mess with the little DC to charge it, which is nice. Now we are going to be trying this to charge via a solar panel. We'll be testing that out later because I am curious, but it charges via USB-C, charges in about 3 hours, which is nice. These are both in and out. So you can charge the power station from this. You can also charge devices from the power station if you have USB-C ended cables. And of course we have a couple of traditional USB-A ports. We've also got our, which is why a lot of folks are picking this up, is gonna be the standard 110 outlet. And this is a 150 watt outlet. It does have a peak with surge protection and all that good stuff of 300 watts. So this is gonna run your laptops, phones, mini fridges, fans, which are so useful when camping, which is fantastic. It also does have wireless charging on the top. So if you wanna just set your phone on here, and I have tested this, it works wonderfully. You set it up there and it will charge. I will show you the light function real quick. Press and hold, and it does have a couple of different modes here, the flashing, strobe, all that good stuff. And then of course we have our button here for DC. Flip this around so you can see. That turns on, and when we hit the AC, you hear this little fan turn on. It'll turn back off because we don't have a load, but that little fan will run if you're running the AC, which is nice. And something else that I haven't seen on a whole lot of power stations yet is a little crank. Now this does not generate a ton of power. They even tell you this in the manual, but this is going to be doing things like, I suppose you probably could charge your phone if you needed to make an emergency call or get this light recharged. No, this is not generating a ton of power. We're not charging a laptop doing this. Let's be realistic here. But it is nice to know that you have multiple options to charge this, right? We can hook this to a solar panel. Hopefully we're gonna be testing that here. You can also charge via USB-C, which is so nice. I don't know why more power stations don't allow you to charge via USB-C, because that's what charges my phone, that's what charges my earbuds. I'm taking that cord with me anyway. It would just be really nice to be able to plug this into my vehicle while I am driving, keep this thing topped up. There's usually a USB-C charger somewhere, and I don't have to mess with these DC cords, right? It's nice to have the option if we have a solar panel. And let's go outside and actually test that right now. See if we can charge this thing via the DC port, because I'm actually curious about it. So here we are outside, guys. I've got my 100-watt solar panel here. We are getting quite a bit of sun, and I am not showing any charge here now. That this just has in the output here. I'm not showing any charging in here on these little lines. So it doesn't appear that the solar panel is actually charging this, which is kind of interesting. Now, in the unit's defense, it doesn't say anywhere in the manual that this is an input and an output, and it even says output just right here. So I think this is just designed to charge via USB-C, which I'm fine with. And if you have any USB-C solar panels, which I do, that have USB-C outs on them, it's not a big deal at all. And this being a little bit more of a smaller form factor, really you might treat this a little more like a just large power bank, which is nice. But that answers your question. If you were concerned about that or considering that, like I was, had a bit of a question, and now you know. This is just an output for charging anything DC related, and your input is just going to be USB-C only. So hopefully this helps you if you're looking at this power station. Thanks so much for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one.